To you. To you. Good morning. Good morning. To you. Back at it, back at it. Propilian tokens. What's up? I know, I just wanted you guys to be able to see what I see a lot of the time. Which probably was only like a little bit, but what are we gonna do, you know? I was going to turn on some music, but then part of the dopamine cleanse is actually not turning on the music and just sitting in silence. It's crazy, it's only been a week. VIP, you've been here for so long. You've been here since... I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before, but it wasn't like this. So I'm like, no, it's different, Shine. We haven't been here like this before. We've never done a dopamine detox. That was so hard to say. But I still have that same fear. That same fear that's like, no, this is just your cycle. But maybe this is the time that we break out the cycle. Oh no. It's 7 in the morning. tea. Let's see what our tea says. Good morning, good morning. My weekend? My weekend was wild. Saturday was probably the best. Friday I woke up determined to do something that I've been needing to do really bad. You are unlimited. Something where you have to wait in a line, and if you don't wait in the line really, really early, you don't get there. It's very far, so we got there 30 minutes after opening, and unfortunately, all the spots were taken up, so that stank. Ray, what's up, girl? I did my nails today. I thought of you. Not today, I'm sorry. Like a week ago. I need to redo them. I hope you've been good, girl. Yeah, so that was Friday. Really big bummer, but I got to see my sister, and that's always really amazing. Saturday was really hard. Saturday was really hard, mentally and emotionally. I tried to communicate that. Didn't get received, but I did learn to process things a little bit better. I started, I would say I started adding back in talking to myself out loud. I think that that's really important to do, is to talk to yourself out loud. And I have, like, I fall off of that. I get avoidant with myself. And so I hadn't integrated that back into my being yet. So Saturday I did that. And I had a really great, like, talk with my son. It didn't go great for him. He was like, oh, heck no. But I was like, boundaries and respect, bruh. I'm standing on business. So it's been a lot easier to stand on business. You got to do yours too. I'm good. Oh, I'm great. Yeah, so Saturday's, the key to Saturday was standing on business. And yeah, and so it was just me and the kids Saturday night. It was awesome. It's a good time. Probably the best night we've had in a while. We played dice and listened to music and cleaned up. Sunday, I got a little surprise. I didn't expect to have to get to work in the windstorm on my bike, going down a gigantic hill. I did not expect that at 5 in the morning. So it was like pitch black. That was so scary, but I made it. And I think it was just another chapter I needed in my journey. So it's been an interesting weekend, but all of the things that have pulled me down or back have only narrowed my vision more so. I have another additional change that happened yesterday that I'm so excited to share, but I'm gonna wait. When was the last time? Years. Thank you. I love these pants. Love. How was everybody else's weekend? What did you guys do? Oh, and I got my permit to drive too. Oh my gosh, congratulations! Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Congratulations. I am waiting for that opportunity. I'm so scared. I haven't had to take a driving test to get a permit and like all that good stuff, my new ID and stuff. I haven't done that in literally over a decade. I'm so scared. I remember the last time I took that test. That lady was not nice. I was 18. Thank you. 7 times, girl, to pass. Woo, 7 times. Hey, look, seven's a blessed number. 7 is a blessed number. That's good. However many times it takes, you know, for you to be ready. I'm just happy you got it, and that's exciting. It's exciting. You know, everything happens in God's time. So It was meant to be. That's how I feel about everything right now. Literally, that's what I said. Yeah, 7's a good number to come into. That's a great number. Where do you plan on going? Like, where is your permit gonna take you? Where are you like, I can't wait to go here? I'm visiting my sister, nieces, and nephews today. I have my birthday and a shoulder surgery this Friday. Lots of things to do in between. Well, happy birthday week. That's exciting. And also seeing family is always a nice, nice. Happy birthday week. Josie. Your name makes me want to think of one of my favorite movies and watch it. I should watch that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. I feel like Josie Geller. That one is hard. The first place I would go would have to be New York because I have a friend there, then South Carolina for another friend, then Arizona for 2 friends. Sheesh, you already got a whole trip planned. I love that. That's so exciting. I have a couple friends that I really want to see. I really, really want to see. I'm over here like, I want to get to the grocery store on my own. Thank you. I'll be 42 and knocked out of commission for a while. What? What do you mean? Because your shoulder? Is that why you're saying that? Yeah, whole trip. That's exciting. I've always wanted to go to New York. New York? I've always wanted to go to New York. I've always wanted to go to, that's probably silly, but I always wanted to go to that Louisiana and Ireland. I don't know. I'll start traveling right then and there. I love it. Hi, Gabby. Get our Kang squat on, you guys. Squat every day. Woo. Ay. This one girl's overhead reach is wild. I need to get on my overhead reach game. I've been learning from so many more people lately. Some new people. It's good to always keep it moving. Yeah, it's like a 6-month recovery. I pray you a speedy recovery. All right. Do this. Good morning. Good morning. That's not comfortable. Oh, snap. Yes. Man, this book, this is a good book. I'm not gonna lie, this is a good book. But it also has so many big words and little words that I'm like, dang, Gabor, you didn't realize normal people, I'm sorry, I get it, look, myth of normal, but I shouldn't have to look up so many words while I'm reading a book. It's good though. What are we at? 25? I know I was in the house for like 10. Yeah. That's the point. That's what we're doing here. So we're going to take a block. I don't have a block with me right now. I'm going to get some blocks in here soon. I'm working on the garage. I'm going to be working on it a lot today. Should somebody go to work? Let's just say things are going to be changing around here. The title of this chapter is Boundaries and asking for forgiveness, not permission. I need some chicken wire. I need a man that can carry some stuff for me real quick. And luckily I have some neighbors that'll lend me their arms so I don't have to date one. Okay, so we got our feet up on our block and we're gonna take our weights. Yeah, my neighbor's been pulling through for me lately. It makes me really kind of want to cry, but at the same time, I do have like a handful of people that's like, hey, if you need me, let me know. And then I have my neighbors here that's like, hey, you look like you need help. Let me help you. I'm like, okay. It's so funny. It's hilarious. I need to step into my receiving era, like harder. Okay, can you guys see? So we're taking the two weights and we are putting them on our knees to ground our knees. Oh, dang, look at that stink bug. Ew. Ew. We're working on it. We're working on it. The stink bugs doing their thing. They said, I'm going to give you a challenge. Are you using a heavy book as a weight? I'm not using a heavy book as a weight. I can't believe I read that. The book is to lift my feet up further off the ground so that I may grind my knees deeper, ground my knees deeper with the weights that I am putting on them to help with the flexibility. It's like a hip opener. Okay. It like does something, it tricks your mind or something into thinking you're more flexible than you are. It's fairly new to me. Everything has been like, this week has been so like, it's been good though. Impose? It's more like reassuring. But when you're used to too much help that's like, hey, just ask me for help, tell me you need help. Like, you know, like if you do this, I'll help you. When you're used to that a lot, it kind of, especially, and it comes with like bad crap that happens, you can, you just shut down your receiving. You're like, it's hard to receive, especially for me. I have a tendency to get avoidant and fearful, like sudden things, so really suddenly, which makes me be like weird. I'm like, wow, this is weird. Why am I suddenly scared? I don't know what this means. I have to process this. It's really bad. So it's really nice to have like, I would say grounding people, women and men. You know, my girlfriends do that too, where they're like, stop, I'm helping you, period. I'm the same way. Like if I see somebody, what's in your skillet was talking about that in her last video. It was a really good video, you guys should watch it, and what's in your skillet. But she was saying, you know, if she sees somebody that needs help getting something off the top shelf, she's just gonna help them. Are you gonna get a thank you every time? No. I'm gonna be thankful. I'm super thankful. I'm probably gonna make you cookies or something. In fact, I should be making Jeff some cookies. But yeah, lately people have just been extending their help and their hand lately, and it's just been so nice. Um, People that like see you struggling or they see you having a hard time, even just like somebody checking with you or asking you how you're doing, things like that really make a difference, you know. And it's so easy to be one of those people right now in the world. It's like the world's so like ugh, that it's really easy to be one of those people that's like different or to set yourself apart. Good morning, naughty nurse. Hi, Justin. Oh, I thought your neighbor was bothering you, tell you to ask him for help at all times. No, no, not at all. No, not at all. No, they just, like I said, when I'm like, oh, like it's okay. They're just like reassuring would be the word, not what the word you used was, but like reassuring. Like it's not a big deal. Like I'm happy to help. Like that's the energy I try to give with it. I'm happy to help. It's not a I don't mind. Not even I don't mind, but it's my pleasure to help you. So it's my pleasure to help you. Well, I wish we had a better weight, but that's what we got right now. So we're gonna use a 3-pounder. Just real quick. Why do you quit at life? What makes you say that? Let's talk about it. Since we're here, we got at least 6 people in the chat. Why do you quit at life? What happened? Sometimes just talking about it makes it better. Too much responsibility? I feel it. I feel that. You know? Too much responsibility. You feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Yeah, it ain't over till it's over. That's a heavy feeling, you know? Feeling like everything's on your shoulders. It's like constantly you're tending to everybody and everything else. Sometimes it just takes accepting what you can and putting you back on that list. I have a tendency to be overbearing, suggesting ideas that may help people to prosper, like unsolicited ideas to make money. Aww. I have been there, my friend. 2 children, 2 baby mamas, work. I coach boxing, childhood trauma, housing is messed up. Housing's messed up. I have a company publishing board games. I can't ever just relax. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a whole lot. When do you find stillness? Like stillness, quiet. Has that been something that you at any point can integrate? Used to be in the bath, now never. Yeah. Sounds like that's one that needs to be on the list. Put on the list. Integrate, an excellent word. Yeah, integrate. Yeah. All those people that are depending on you are looking to you. They will benefit from you being a priority on that list. If God didn't think you could handle it, he wouldn't have gave you the battle. Yeah, definitely stay strong. Stay strong, but also put you on the list. Be mindful. Yeah, yeah. Advice. Excellent exercise tempo. Oh, thank you, Jacob. We're slowing down. It's an addiction to see other people prosper and see others reach their goals. I love seeing that too. I love seeing that too. But once we reach a burnout point, I feel like it takes the joy out of a lot of things. You know, it takes the joy out of a lot of things. And our spirit, you know, gets heavy. Our soul gets tired. And then it can lead to like resentment of the people that you love most, the people that you want to see succeed most, you know, taking yourself off the list and not taking moments to find stillness, take some breaths. ChatGPT is one that I have been turning to when I'm really like finding myself in those moments. And I'll just explain the situation. Just like you did that comment, I would type into ChatGPT, and it doesn't make me feel better all the time, but it does have actionable steps. Like it'll tell me, you know, like that's heavy. And those are difficult things, and ways that I can find peace in between them is, you know, once I like regulating my emotions. When I got upset the other day, I felt so disappointed that I had expressed needing help and feeling overflowing with responsibilities and not I'm trying to speak carefully because I have people watching me, not just you guys, but there's eyes that be watching from the shadows, waiting for you to catch you slipping. But just a lot. And one of the recommendations was to take a walk, you know, whenever you can, take a walk by yourself and talk out loud. What would you do to reset the day when you mess up or have a rough start? I would go for a walk. I would take my dog for a walk, and I would talk to myself. So like talking to myself the other day looked like I'm disappointed, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I feel unheard, I feel like nobody cares. You know, I feel like my son, you know, I'm stressed, having some challenges with my son, you know, is lacking discipline and direction. And then, which led me to, hey, you know, he hasn't had the best discipline and direction. He has had a very up and down, burnout, motivated, not motivated, you know, so it brought me to ask myself what's lacking in my home. And what's been lacking is leadership and direction, and discipline has been lacking in my home. Was those the three? It was discipline, leadership, and purpose. Discipline, leadership, and purpose. So those are the three that I came to on my walk the other day when I was completely feeling the weight of the world crashing down on me, even though I had been very mindful for a whole week, cut out all dopamine that wasn't giving back, that wasn't serving my best interests. And yeah, those are the needs that I came up with, and I decided that's what I need to become a master in, is leadership, discipline, and purpose. So, oh yeah, one can feel some kind of resentment of animosity even towards their own family. One can be kind of mean, not only because of envy, because they feel they didn't get what they deserved. Yeah, that's so true. Not just your family. CPS. Shut up, Jacob. Shut up. No. Nobody important. Nobody that could literally do anything, but we don't want to give them any breadcrumbs anyways. Reward with freedom. Yeah, well, that was like one of the things was he had said, like I let him go to his friend's house and I made him food. I made my kids food. So when they got off the bus, there was food. And he asked me to make him more. And I was like, okay. So I make him more. And then he asked me to go to his friend's house. And he does a little couple things. And so he goes to his friend's house. I totally forgot I was making him food. So when his food was done, like 5-10 minutes later, I said, you gotta come back. So that came up in the fight that we had. It wasn't a fight because, like I said, I was already regulated. I was calm. I was just saying, hey, you're not getting the computer. There's priorities. We're not doing, the least and expecting the most. I wouldn't put two little sticks into a fire and go, I expect fire now, And he's just been combative, and I don't have a discipline's important. Not just you're doing it wrong, you're bad, but like being a good example. I wish that I had more people around me that, yeah, it is a glass jar, that especially men that I could like have in front of us to go, hey, this is like an example of discipline. This is an example of leadership, but I have not. I'm a very to myself person, and people need examples. I can't be the only example. So I need to find some way of getting us into a community where there are leaders and discipline and purpose. I feel like it's so important. I wish I could get us into church. That might be coming up here pretty soon that I'm able to. I just would need to find a ride. Just things to overcome. He wants to have a taste of the world, have new experience, act rebelliously, and other typical teenage stuff, I guess. ChatGPT is like asking a highly intelligent person a question without fear of judgment or ridicule. Oh, VIP, so much so. I agree. And when I'm feeling a little jokey or I want to like be cheeky with it, I don't have to worry about it getting offended or being mad. Like sometimes I'm like, write this down, like, or I'm just like, I'd be bossing it around, like, I'd be like, would you like me to tell you more about this? And I'm like, no, just do this. But it doesn't be like, oh. Or like when I do be feisty, sometimes it'll like acknowledge it, but not like take it personal because it's a robot. It's not taking it personal, and I love that. Is there a teen youth church group weekly near you? That was important to me at that age. That was important to me too. There is on Wednesdays, which I work. A lot of the things that I was doing and I really found value in us doing, I work. So even if I was able to find a ride, I work. So it's really hard right now. With 4 kids, it's really hard. Because I feel like when I'm not there, they're not. I need to be here more. I need to be around them more. AI is soulless. Nah, look, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. No. All these commercials, ChatGPT, what should we do today? No, I agree that you can't let it take the connection out of your world. Like I said, I use ChatGPT for a lot, and I'm very excited to do so. But I still connect with people. Do I connect with people as often? No, because a lot of the things that I need to say and talk about, like even my workout, like when I was like, I took out before and after pics, I was like, nobody's like, I could send these to people, and be like, hey, look at my workout, like progress. But I was like, why? Like, nobody's gonna be as excited as I am about this, and I understand that. So instead of like seeking that validation from people, I was like,